In our rendezvous with Amjad Ali Khan and Subha Lakshmi, we're joined by their two sons, Aman and Ayan. Modern, handsome, gifted. They are the 21st century heirs to the Bangash dynasty. It's a family as refined as their music.
Just let your thoughts, your dreams unfold. Let's talk of love, of tales untold. Speak so I can see your soul. Speak so I can see your soul.
I have 300 years and 7 generations of musical tradition on my terrace tonight. Aman, Ayan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you for having us here.
You wrote a book on your father recently, God's Gift to Us. What made you do it?
We thought that this is the best way we could describe our father and mother to the whole world and just tell them what a beautiful relationship we share with both of them.
How long did it take you to write?
Well, it took about a year and a half, even though we were ready with what we had to say within a year. But then the last, the icing took some time. And then there were a few issues that we obviously had to deal with because it was coming from us. Even though not many people knew about the past life, about Abba before he met Ma, or even the kind of things Ma had to adjust with to stay with Abba. I mean, all that we heard.
Sensitive issues to be.
Yeah. We discussed the whole thing and Abba was okay with it.
You see, at certain age, I think the children have the liberty to share good or bad points about their father or mother.
I just said that, mention everything, don't hide anything, but don't hurt anybody's feelings.
True. You said that your tryst with music began when you were very young, both of you, literally the day after you were born.
Actually, I believe my father had, when I was brought home, he started singing in my ears.
That's a tradition.
It's a tradition
of the family.
Rag Malkans.
Yes.
For both of them.
Ma told me it was something else for me.
No.
I'm not important, so he doesn't remember.
It is the same rag.
Were you eager to share your musical legacy with your sons? You must have been.
Yes, I was always, I was waiting for these moments, and it was a great joy when Aman came, he was drawn towards music.
He gave him a baby sarod. He practiced on that.
After 2 years when Ayan came, he also started following what Aman was doing.
And then Ayan took it over.
It's still there.
Father and son by blood, Guru Shishya by tradition. What is it like when your father is also a guru?
Well, it's a bit difficult because the expectations are very high. He expects us to be one of the best disciples. But at the same time, I think that he expects quite a lot as a son.
Expects more as a disciple or as a son?
I think he would say a son, but I know heart of hearts he would want a disciple to be much better.
When we were younger, I remember times when even my brother, both of us, we were really confused, where to draw the line. Because if we were sitting and he'd walk into the room, all his disciples would just get up as a mark of respect. And I just keep sitting because I said, why are they getting up? He gets up all the time in the house. But as I grew older, then I said, oops, I think even I should get up.
I think this state of confusion has always been there in their mind.
Yeah. Khan Sahib, in the Indian musical system, there is no such thing as a written score, is there?
No, we don't have. It's an oral tradition.
तो कैसे किया आपने?
When we were really tiny kids, at that time, to initiate us into music, Abba did quite an attractive thing. He used to play these lullabies on his sarod, like Old MacDonald or Twinkle Twinkle.
Oh dear.
On the sarod?
On the sarod, and we used to jump with excitement. And that's how he, I would say, sneaked us into the classical music world.
Like a popular song like da 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 da. So I'll sing like this, and they are supposed to immediately Gama pa pa da da pa ma ga.
You are supposed to sing it with him or play
Then,
it?
no, we were supposed to reproduce
Like
the
in the
notes
car,
that he was saying.
on the plane, anywhere. We used to be with Abba, and he would be like, "Okay, now what I'm going to sing, just tell me what notes."
Okay, how? Show it to me.
Da 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 da.
Ga re ga ma pa ga ma ga.
Da 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 da.
Da ba ma ga re ga ma pa.
Da 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 da.
Pa ga ma re ga sa re ni sa.
Da 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 da.
Sa ni da da ni pa da ma pa.
So this, you know.
How did you do, let's say, a do, a dear? How did you do? How did they translate that into?
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Ga ma
Da da
Pa ga pa.
da ma da da ma da.
Pa sa re ga ma pa da. Da re ga ma pa da ni. Ni ga ma pa da ni sa.
Da da da.
Da 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 da.
Da da da.
So anyway, that's how.
So, are you saying that every piece of music that can be played on the sarod has been taught by the father orally to the son
Yes,
or to the shishya?
We never had written score.
Passed on.
But look at the quality time that father and sons spend. I mean, do you agree with me, Subbalakshmi, that I can't imagine in any other families the bond between a father and son as there would be in musical families?
It is like that.
But did your father ever punish you?
Well, not punish. Punish would not be the right word, but yes, he used to get very angry at times, and because I think he expected quite a lot. I remember the first time Ayan and I, both of us, were performing in London at Logan Hall, and I think he was 11 and I was
You know,
13.
a little younger. than
Younger.
that, I think, yeah.
And there was some senior musician sitting over there, and we didn't realize that. And we just played because music was never so serious for both of us. We didn't respect it. And after the show, I came back, and Abba was missing from the dinner table. And I asked Ma, I said, "Where is Abba?" Then he was inside the room on this bed, and he had high fever. He was embarrassed that his sons played so badly at
It's not so badly, I think.
Not
you
up to
know.
my expectations.
Exactly. I mean,
और बुखार हो गया?
This is what
बस
happened
यही
to
असर
them.
है संगीत
he is
का.
very sensitive. We have to handle Abba with a lot of care.
So
Abba is very emotional.
No, I think your mother is more.
My mother's more emotional, but my father is.
I can bear a lot.
I think they both are very emotional.
But Ma's more vocal about
Ma's-
her emotions.
yeah, exactly.
Abba becomes more quiet.
But he's more sensitive when it comes to certain things really upset him. Bad behavior, I think.
Badtamizi.
Badtamizi.
Oh, I can't bear. I love seeing graceful people, you know, people with
Culture.
consideration, with culture. I mean, it's very rare to find.
So between the two of them, who gives the punishments and the rewards in the family?
I think no. I think I'll be very honest.
Yeah, Ma was the.
No, I would put it. I would put it straight
disciplinarian,
here.
I would say.
He has made us a good musician, and she has made us I think a good human being.
Ma was like, I mean,
Very
like any
strict.
mother. I mean,
Not like any mother. I think
all mothers
much,
are
much-
strict. I think
Much
on-
stricter.
They're more
very strict
caring.
trump
Acha,
cards,
what
so-
was the worst punishment?
Oh, she once. I think. Should I say it?
Say it.
Once I got a beating with a hanger, and both of us. And once Ma had told me to go and get my hair cut done. And,
Yes, that was the day.
And for some
Both
reason,
of
I
you.
think that haircut wasn't that short. And she just, when I came back, she said, "What have you done?" And she just took, her paper scissors. She took that and chopped off my hair.
Because every second week they said, we are going for a haircut. I said, did you have a haircut? He said, yes, little from here, little from there. I said, what is this? So one day I said, what a haircut
What
is,
is a
I'm
haircut?
going to show it to you. So that's what I did.
That was more of a mundan than a haircut, actually.
Oh my God.
Sometimes she gives a very good touch also, I mean, to the hair.
He's so sweet. Look at him. He's protecting you.
He always takes my
No,
side.
she has done for my, I mean, if she didn't like my
I know,
haircut.
But she didn't use that scissors.
The scissor was huge.
It was
used,
with
it
lot
was
of care.
care,
I
artistic
did
side.
But Abba still gets the better kurtas. So.
Obviously, she's
When
wife
you
and-
get married, your wife will give you the better kurta. Aman, you're 2 years older. Was there a hierarchy between you?
You should answer that first.
No, I think you should. You're 2 years old.
Well, it wasn't like that, but I was always aware of the fact that I am older and I have to maintain my respect and dignity as an older brother. I mean, if you are as good as your younger brother, then obviously people stop respecting you somewhere. And then people started comparing me quite a lot, comparing both of us quite a lot. And, you know, there are a section of people who would say, Aman is better, Ayan is better.
That
You
has
know,
to.
I don't want people to compare music, I mean, my brother to me or my father to me. That hurts me a lot.
But are you both competitive at all?
Well, we are aware of each other.
In a healthy way, I think.
mean,
It's
I
not
would
that,
imagine.
it's not that
I
I'd
would
cut
say
his
it.
string off before a concert. Or, you know,
You won't cut it, no?
No, it's
No,
like,
I don't
it's
think
like if I have not
But
practiced.
you've thought of it.
I did. There's a concert coming up.
So, you know, when we play duets, both of us have to be close to each other.
Complementing each other.
No, compliment.
Yeah, and compromising with
Sure.
each other.
Tremendous adjustments.
All the time, like you said, in marriage.
It's like marriage,
Also-
basically.
Yeah, but we are not married.
How do you communicate?
Just
Eyes,
looks.
eyes
look,
and
eyes.
vibrations.
You know, if it's good vibes or dirty vibes, you
You
can,
can make out.
But we've had
With
some unpleasant concerts also.
And if
Like
I,
how?
So after the concert is over, he'd go out this way, I'd go out this way, and we'd meet only later.
Unfortunately, there's no conductor.
That's the whole thing.
And you see, when three of us play together, it's a greater adjustment. We are just looking at each other and we know who has to.
No, but it's different when you are
But
on
when
stage.
Abba's
I
on
mean,
stage, I mean, I keep on telling him all the time, who's going to look at me and Ayan? Because musically, he's, I mean, according to looks also, I mean, who would look at both of us when
no,
he's
who'd
sitting?
look at you? They look at me.
I mean, when he's sitting.
Okay. Tell me something. Is it ever confining to be born into a musical tradition and a musical family?
It is a little difficult because, you know, the decisions are already made that, okay, he's Ustad Amjad Ali Khan's son, elder son or the younger son, or he has to play well. And it's not that I was born God-gifted or anything. I mean, we have to practice a lot because sarod itself is quite a difficult instrument.
So initially it wasn't, it was like fulfilling a duty towards the family?
Initially, for me at least, yes. See, when I started off, I was not enjoying it a lot because I think I was more interested in sports and theatre and other sorts of things. Ayan was always more of the artist, and I was this.
I was interested since I was quite young, you know, that this is what I want to do and this is what I love doing.
You.
But then later, I started enjoying it once I felt that
But-
people are liking what I'm doing. So
But you felt that you have to do this.
at times,
At times you do feel that. And
Would you both have been very disappointed if they had not started playing the sarod? Honest.
I would.
Khan Sahib?
I want them to be happy, you see.
But suppose they turned around and said, oh, Abba, I don't like this sarod, I don't want to play.
Yes, I
No,
don't
I
mind.
don't think he can. No, don't say
Well,
that.
I want to know
Amjad.
the truth. You
He
know,
will
how
not
to
be
tell-
able
don't
to
hedge,
take
tell me
it.
the truth. Look, you've just told me that you were eager to pass on your musical legacy to your
Yes.
children. Would you have been disappointed if they had not taken to the
Yeah, I'm
sarod?
sure.
What I would like to say, that yes, I would like them to be, you know, sarod players, very great sarod
He
players.
is telling round about.
No, but at the same time, I wouldn't like to impose and force.
that I think deep within our hearts, we knew that the amount of time Abba has given in teaching us, you know, because I remember he used to actually
Cancel his tours
foreign tours to be with us and teach us. So, you know, we would have had that guilt somewhere down if we wouldn't have done this.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
And while doing it, we started enjoying what we
That's
did.
right. But initially, it's a feeling of guilt and
It is.
obligation you're fulfilling. You know, he's taken out so much time.
Abba and the fact that Ma stopped performing because of the family, so, you know, it's...
Ayan, you're being very honest.
I'm an honest child, Ma.
I would be very upset and hurt.
No, I want them to be happy, I think.
No, I understand that. I only asked you, would you have been disappointed if they would not have taken to the sarod?
I would. I'm very frank.
Abba, say yes.
Say yes.
So long you are taking to say yes.
But they should not play to please me.
No, obviously
We're
not.
not doing... No, it's not...
It's too late now.
To play sarod at your age, what you are playing, I don't think I was playing like this.
Would you have been disappointed?
हाँ या ना में बोलिए.
Yes,
Finally.
How long it took him.
Khan Sahib, you had also said that a wise man does not allow his son to become a classical musician because of the insecurity of a livelihood. That's why in the earlier days only the Sufi saints and the fakirs
That's true.
used to dedicate their lives to music.
That's true. That's true.
You also said that they should take up music just as a hobby.
Yes, they had the option of doing anything else also.
So is it a hobby or a profession for you?
Well, it's a profession for me, at
It's
least.
a profession for me as well.
Because no, I'll
Is
tell
it
you
a
why.
passion or profession?
It's a passion because see, if I tomorrow, if there's some reason I don't play, but I'll still play the sarod because it is like it's become a part of my life now.
So tell me something, both of you. Would you teach your sons the sarod?
If, to be very honest, if another 5 to 10 years, if I'm very successful as a sarod player and a musician, then definitely I would.
It'll really depend on so many things, you know.
That's if he gets married.
I can adopt kids. which is
Why
the-
should you not get married?
Because he keeps on saying that, you know, I cannot get married in life.
Why?
I don't know.
I just said it for the heck of saying it. I just said there's a lot of adjusting.
But so you keep adjusting the sarod as well? You can adjust it.
I guess so.
You have to try, Ayan.
No, I mean, I'm not saying I won't marry. I mean, please. I just said that I'd like to wait for
Waiting
quite
for
some
the
time.
right
yeah.
person
Waiting
to
for the
come.
right person.
I'm quite young right now. Yeah, but then if I make it big as well as a sarod player, then yes. But for the first 6 years, I'd send the child to my father because those are the very difficult years. And then I'll get it back. Take him back or her
That's a
back.
good way out. Huh? That's a good way.
I'm waiting for
Very
that
good.
moment.
How come in these modern times with so many distractions, you have these two boys who are so unpolluted? How come?
I think God has been kind.
There has to be something you've done for this breeding.
They
the tehzeeb.
themselves, they have to
Jay.
be given the credit, I think.
But you know, the way they are, it's almost like the bygone era.
I don't know about my brother, but I do feel that I think they've given us a very protected life.
A protected life. Yeah.
In the long run, I don't think that's a very good thing.
The first time Ayan and I were asked to do a show. So that's the first time that we actually came out of our house all by ourselves and saw the real world. And for
I
the
mean, we were
first few
traveling and
days,
performing, but
me and Ayan couldn't understand what's going on because we didn't know that people can be complicated. They can be, we thought everyone's straight,
Just like all of you.
honest. You know, I mean, this is what we have been taught, that it's black and white, but nothing in the middle.
But it's more difficult then to cope
It
with the
is
rest
very
of
But
the
then in
world.
certain situations, what happens is, you know, you can't, because you can't be very harsh, so you tend to be taken for granted at times.
For sure.
That's why I keep telling them, why did you bring us up like this?
Yeah.
So,
But it is a bit of an anachronism in today's times for them to be, I mean, gentlemen musicians, if you know what I mean. But tell me, do you guys ever fight?
Sure,
Yes,
we do.
yes.
Oh, I'm happy to
some
hear.
very
Lots of
historic
fights.
fights. Once my parents were out for dinner, and you know, we had this massive fight, you know, and what happened was that
Verbal fight.
yeah, no, it got physical also. Then what happened? Because it was happening quite close to the windows, the neighbors heard it and people started calling what's happening in Khan Saab's house. And
What was it about?
well, it was a very small.
You know, why did you take this or do that or do
You
this?
know, get off the line. You know,
Aman suddenly gets into the fits of, you know, I am elder to you. You jolly well
Do you ever
behave
use
properly.
that as a...
Yeah, a lot,
yeah,
a
he
lot.
gets into these.
lot of times.
I'm 2 years older syndrome.
Ayan and I, for some reason, we share a very different relationship, unlike other brothers and sisters. We don't have to talk to understand each other. We understand everything.
But who is the more Sida Sada?
Both are not sada sida anymore.
Ayan's more of a.
He is more deep, and this one is, he makes
Shabby.
more
I get
noise.
carried away. I get
Noise.
carried away.
How can you allow this?
I didn't hear that. What did you say?
More noise that side,
No, but
and
it's
still
like
water
I get
runs
carried
deep.
away and I can be taken for a ride very easily. I don't know. Ayan can actually, he can gauge people very well.
He's more worldly and you're more simple. Is that?
no,
No, he's not simple for sure.
ये दोनों बदमाश हैं.
Dono hi dono.
In our own
humble way.
ways.
छोटे छोटे बदमाश हैं.
Who's the romantic one?
I think the one who's an artist should be the romantic one.
No, I don't think I'm. I haven't experienced that as yet. So.
You haven't had a relationship.
Yeah, but even I've just had crushes, but it's not that I went out with anyone or anything like that. I've been quite to myself.
And how many crushes? Often?
Every day?
Fast turnover?
No. He's had more crushes than me, for
Well,
sure.
that's
yeah.
normal. There's nothing
Well,
wrong
I
with
said
that.
normal, 2 years older, so you're
Yeah,
telling
just
me-
to, yeah,
No,
just.
I mean, you like people. I mean, crushes for me means that you find someone very good looking, someone a very nice person, and then nothing beyond that. I mean, you don't take it forward.
You haven't had been in love.
In school, once I had an affair for 3 weeks, and that's it. And then for some reason after that, whoever, I'm not saying I have high expectations. I get confused. I don't know whether the person is actually liking me or liking the name. I really don't know. I've not been lucky with it, I think.
You like beautiful girls.
I think, you know, Aman
that's
is
a
very
different-
much like his father.
Who are the kind of girls you admire?
Well, I really love doing cars, to be very honest.
I tell you.
No, there are many people who I find are so beautiful.
Who?
Actresses, I think I like Rani Mukherjee quite a lot. Then Amisha Patel is nice, beautiful looking.
What about you?
I think Aishwarya Rai is Miss World.
So
Yeah,
you know
she's-
their
she's pretty.
taste.
Not Sushmita Sen.
Why are you?
Why are you creating problems? Would you talk to your parents about the girls you're interested in?
Maybe if I'm not very serious about it, I'll talk to Abba first because Ma takes it right into her heart.
But in our family, you can't confide in one person because even if you do, like within a few hours, everyone comes to know anyway.
In my case, I share it with Ayan first.
Yeah, I kind of keep it to myself though. I'm the only one.
He does. He does.
Okay,
That's-
deep.
That is so true.
She said you were deep.
Yeah.
Okay. Jugalbandi means a duet, right?
Right.
Tigalbandi is.
Trio.
Trio.
So what's it called when 4 people sing?
Chugalbandi.
Can we have a Jugalbandi now?
We're gonna break all these glasses down if we start.
4 of you.
Let's.
Tarana will sing together.
आप शुरू करें.
Okay.
Tada re dani tada ni
Dim tana tanu.
Tada re dani tada ni dim tana tanu. Tada re dani tada ni dim tana tanu.
Tanum tananum tadere na tadere na tadere na
Tadere na tadere na tadare dani tadani dim tana tanu. Tadare dani tadani dim tana tanu.
Din din tada din din
Ta
tada.
na 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 dim ta na 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 ta na 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 dim ta na 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 ta na no ta na no ta ta na no ta da re da ni ta ke de dum ke de ke ta ke 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 ta kranta 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 ta da re da ni ta da ni dim ta da ni dim ta da ni dim ta na ta no.
Fabulous. This is fabulous. I mean, so much talent, such purity.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is a special rendezvous. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Thank you so much.